Hi YouTubers, this is Kelly. Welcome to The Skinny. Today at the scale, I lost 1.6 for a total of 58.8 pounds. So I am now this close to moving down into a new set of numbers, and I have to say thanks to Smart Points, I am a huge loser.
They call that a new decade.
I have lost, it is a new decade. I've lost every week since I've been on Smart Points. So I'm still a big fan.
That's good. I'm Kim, and I lost a big 1 pound today at the scale.
Yay! Celebrate it all.
For a total of 84 pounds. So here's hoping that I have a 5 pound sticker next week. That's my goal next week, is that 5 pound
sticker. We love our
sticker.
5 pound stickers.
Yes, we do. Love it.
Even if you don't go to meetings and you lose 5 pounds, do something for yourself. Give yourself a sticker. Do something fun.
Get a sticker.
Do something fun for yourself.
Get a little calendar, put little stickers on it.
Have fun. Yes.
That's the best part of Weight Watchers meetings, is the stickers and the charms.
Yes, but you can still do those for yourself. If you're an online member, if you don't do Weight Watchers, whatever you're doing, reward yourself.
Yes. And speaking of the charms,
yes,
our topic came about because I found a bracelet shopping.
She keeps shaking them and
these
driving me nuts.
Things that you guys get to listen to every Saturday now. And I found one of them that says, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Yes. Is that not truer words were ever spoken?
Right. It's become her mantra. She's like, and it should become every
marathon's taken 2 years thus far. 2 years thus far.
It takes time.
It's clearly not a sprint at this point.
No. It doesn't come on overnight, so it's not going to come off overnight.
Nope. The cookie dough did not go on overnight.
No.
So it's okay. And I've enjoyed every bit of this journey.
Me too. It's, you learn a lot about yourself, and that's the whole point, is to learn about you and let other people's motivate you, but don't let them defeat you.
And not worry too much about the neighbor. Because that's the hard thing. I'm guilty of falling prey to saying someone else did better than me, and that's hard.
We used to compare each other a lot early on.
And we would jokingly say to each other, oh, jerk over here lost more than I did.
Really? How's that fair?
It's not, yes. I mean, we had those little moments.
We did.
And you just move on and it's fine. But you do kind of ruminate over it a little bit and repeat it, and you do kind of let it beat you down a little bit.
You do, and it's not beneficial to anybody.
So we kind of had a little thing that we have to answer.
Yes.
Here's our thing. What are you willing to do now, and what are you willing to do to maintain?
Yes.
So
now and forever.
If you're maybe your neighbor who's just flung by you and lost so much more than you, and you don't know why, well, maybe they're doing certain things that you're not doing, and that's why.
Like maybe they work out 7 days a week and you're not.
Maybe they are an A+ tracker,
like her, which I'm a B+. So maybe that's why she's lost more than me.
Maybe they're drinking lots of water every day.
Right.
There's so many things that they could be. Maybe they're sleeping better than you.
Right.
I mean, a lot of
things. There's so many things out there that can affect your weight loss.
Yes.
So many things. Like for us, we both are hypothyroid. So for us, we're never going to lose like
4 and 5 pounds all the time.
5 pounds, 4
pounds.
Not saying
I haven't before.
We have, but on a regular basis, it's never going to happen. And it's going to take us time.
And that's okay.
It is. You learn a lot about yourself.
You do. And you kind of solidify your relationship with food if it takes some time to get there. Yeah. If it happens in a blink, you almost haven't had a chance to adapt to that new person.
And learn
And I've had time to adapt to this new person, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I've had 2 years to adapt.
It's okay.
And it's okay.
But I think we both I've learned a lot about my relationship with food and how I react in spur of the moment food situations. I handle those really, really good because I've failed. I mean, we've both had failures and successes, and I think you need some failure sometimes to learn that you can get back up on the horse.
Because we're having one of those little events tonight. The pierogi night we talked about last week is tonight. So obviously we've already kind of discussed loosely what we're doing. We don't have to. We're at the point where we really don't need to, oh my God.
There's no panicking and freaking out.
There's not anymore.
We've done this so many times and found so many different ways to handle situations.
If you're not confident in that situation, then you should sit down.
You should
text the host and ask what else is being served.
Right.
And kind of plan around it.
Yes.
I don't really feel the need to do that. The host knows I'm on Weight Watchers, and there's someone who's pretty good with that. So we'll be fine. But if you're not sure and you don't feel confident in what your choices will be, definitely text or call ahead. But in the beginning, that's something I would have done.
Yes, because we both weren't at points where we felt like we could handle a surprise situation
Yes.
and not just go off the rails.
Yes.
I feel like I can do that now, but that's been a lot of trial and error, a lot of doing that over 2 years and learning about myself and food.
And I have discovered that I'm never going to be the girl that is at the gym 4 or 5 days a week.
No.
If I can get 3 in me, I'm happy.
I can get 3 or 4 days where I'm
happy.
running.
4 is iffy.
Yeah.
3 days, I'm golden.
3, I'm going to say I'm going to commit 100% to that.
That's
but 4,
something that I would probably maintain.
Yes.
More than that, I know I'm not likely to, and that's okay.
Yes.
I have accepted that about myself, and I know that for a fact about me, and it's okay. So I can work within that realm. If you love exercise and you know that something, go with it, embrace it, and just kind of run with it, and that's fabulous.
Let yourself learn during this whole process of weight loss. Let yourself not just be planning food, not just about food in general, like what meals to eat or how many points you're eating or what kind of exercises. Let yourself learn about you. Let yourself learn why sometimes. If you failed at something, what happened? Did I not plan and I should have planned?
Did I succumb to the cake?
You know, what was it a red light I had to face and I couldn't face it? So what would I do next time? It's really taking any kind of things that you consider a failure, which they're not failures. It's a learning experience. Think about it as a learning experience and figure out, how do I overcome that next time, or how do I make it work for me?
And stop comparing yourself to someone else.
Yes.
You're just going to set yourself up to fail. I love Connect. We're
Me
all both
too.
on
I
it
love
all the
it.
time. And at first, I would kind of have moments like, well, why am I? And finally, I'm like, stop.
It's not what it's
And
about.
now that I've kind of reached a place where I'm like, it's not my journey's not going to be the same as someone else's, and I'm older than somebody else.
You got to think about that too.
A lot
How
of
old are
these
you?
people are you know, there's some people out there, clearly they're younger than I am. You know, clearly it's going to be a little easier. There's going to be a lot of factors that are going to keep my journey different.
Yeah, it's never going to be apples to apples.
And now that I've
ever.
realized that, I'm excited to go on Connect, and I'm excited to see other people's losses, and I don't take them to heart.
No, use them to motivate you, not to defeat you. Never use somebody else's story to hold you back. It's about you. It's your story. It's your journey, and you need to take it and own it. And just look out. If you want to look outside for others, look outside for others' support and encouragement and not thoughts and ideas.
Not comparison.
No comparison. Don't do that. That's not going to help you succeed.
Sit down and make a list of what you're willing.
She's such a list
to
maker.
do. I'm a list maker. Clearly, I am. You know this
how
now
many
about
times
me.
has she said list on this show?
I have many times, and it's not. We've not even doing this that long. But make a list. Put it in a journal, however, of the things that you're willing to do now to get there, and then the things that you're willing to continue to do
it can be a
to
mental
maintain.
list.
And you might find that what's on that list ain't on that one, and that's not good. And maybe you need to not use that as your whole source of weight loss if you're not willing to continue to do it to maintain it.
Right.
So make your list and figure that out. I think a list is a good visual way to really embrace your journey.
Well, she's more the list person, because I'm a designer. I'm more of a visual person, so I like the vision board. If you really
there you go
want to think about,
so are they going to put a vision board with a tracker on it?
But take a vision board. Yeah, put a paper tracker on it. Put a pair of gym shoes on it.
True.
Put an exercise you want to try that you've never tried.
Maybe
a vision board is a great way as part of your journey. I did this during my journey too. What are things that are non-scale victories that I want to post on there?
We've talked about a lot of those.
We have. And use a vision board to motivate you, and because it's your journey on that vision board. It's nobody else's. So as much as there are some great tools out there for you to use, like Connect, it's your journey.
Yes.
Find ways to revel in your successes and look at things that encourage you. So remember, use things to motivate, other stories to motivate you, but you think about your journey and find ways to really embrace it and enjoy it and learn through it.
I mean, we started this whole thing as kind of a way to chronicle the last tail end of ours.
We did.
We consider the
to
tail
move
end of
us
it
forward and to
and actually really
to share what we've learned.
Yeah,
and to use
it's
smart process.
A new smart plan to kind of get there.
Right.
That was we'll have video proof of that journey, and hopefully when the video's further in, we're going to shrink.
I hope we shrink some more. So
the goal is to shrink.
Say that 5 times fast.
fast. So now we have to talk about our weekly
obsessions, weekly loves, faves, whatever you want to call them.
It's not an obsession this week. It's more of like something I'm totally enjoying.
Okay, so it's been snowing, or it started snowing, or we got a threat of snow that didn't really happen.
We didn't get snow.
So I had to get new snowshoes because I couldn't find mine. So I got these little
She'll find them later.
Boot thingies, and look, they're tall. They go up my calves.
Woo!
And if you have some weight on you, you know that sometimes calves are fat. Well, my calves are fat even when I'm skinny. Even when I'm a size 8 right now, and my calves are still big. They're always going to be. It's called genetics. Thanks, Mom.
I've mentioned this before.
So, but these fit. These actually fit, and they look really cute, and they're really comfortable, and I love them.
Needless to say, I can't wear them yet.
She can't wear them yet.
But I know that in like, 10, 12 pounds,
see, at least
I'll be able to wear those.
Steal them. She can't steal them.
I can't. My thing of the week is something really little. I don't usually drink my calories, but in the winter,
unless it's alcohol. Unless it's a Cosmo.
Whatever.
Or sangria.
So I'm all over the hot chocolate. And I found this Kroger fat-free milk chocolate. 1 packet's 1 point. And I love having this with my breakfast every morning.
I still laugh. Sorry, I had to snort over that one.
Because it's hot chocolate.
It's hot chocolate.
I love it.
She loves it.
I'm enjoying it. It just completes my breakfast.
Sometimes you see the differences between us, and I think hot chocolate is one of them.
She's making fun of my hot chocolate.
We usually like the same things. We do. We usually do.
I love my hot chocolate.
I don't get it. I look at that and I see I could use that point somewhere else.
Chocolate. That being said, make your list of what you're willing to do.
Vision board.
And what you're willing to maintain.
Yes.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.